Right now, there are advocacy groups across Metro Atlanta trying to extend early voting. Joe Ripley joins us now in studio. So, Joe, what's the concern here?
Yeah, so the concern tonight, major turnout actually. To vote in this runoff, you have to already have been registered, but if you are, you can still vote in the runoff, even if you did not vote in the midterms. However, this time the process will be a little bit different. Your options for voting in the Georgia runoff include absentee by mail, early in person, or going to the polls on December 6th. But many voting rights advocates feel Georgia's new elections law could level a tough blow to turnout. Instead of 9 weeks between the election and runoff, voters and election workers have just 4 weeks.
Counties are in a difficult situation. There's no doubt that turning around another election while you're trying to certify and finish the vote count for the first election is a tall order.
Vasu Abhiraman with the ACLU of Georgia says counties can try to maximize the number of locations, equipment, and staff at those polling places. The Secretary of State's office says early voting must start by Monday, November 28th, citing the law stating voting is not allowed on Saturdays after state holidays. That would leave Sunday, November 27th as the only weekend day option for early voting before the runoff.
I feel it's a form of voter suppression, and I think that it's a tactic to limit access to the ballot.
Shortening the runoff period may mean fewer ads, but Gerald Griggs, president of the NAACP of Georgia, worries it means fewer opportunities.
We're calling on our elected officials to do what's necessary to make sure that more people have access to the ballot. If they don't, the Georgia State Conference and their lawyers will.
The Secretary of State's office says the law allows counties to set their own times for early voting, plus limiting voting around the holidays helps take pressure off already busy election workers.
It's tough to predict. I don't have the crystal ball here, and I know that more hurdles are in place and they do affect voters, but we want to keep an inspirational message going for the voters of Georgia.
And coming up at 6, why those under the age of 25 especially could disproportionately feel the impact of this shortened early voting period for the runoff.